This is an emergency Bitcoin update as the Bitcoin price right now is about to break. We are about to see massive follow through, and most people are not ready for it because when the market trades sideways like this, people stop paying attention to the charts. These are the times where the big money is made. So we're going to be walking you through exactly what I'm looking for, as I'm currently right now long on Bitcoin, up over $20,000. So make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to click that bell for notifications because we are bringing you the juiciest Bitcoin updates here on YouTube. And a major shout out to the Casper Crew VIP Discord. As we gave this long setup in advance, we're currently up right now in the most massive profit. So Bitcoin has been consolidating in what appears to be a bit of a symmetrical triangle right in this area. And people are wondering, dude, what is going on with Bitcoin? Are we about to see a nice healthy move to the upside, or are we about to print the head and then the man bun on a bearish Gareth Salloway pattern? Let's draw a little bit of context so we can understand what to expect for the Bitcoin price. We are trading in a sideways range. Most of the time, any asset that you are looking to trade is simply going to be trading sideways with a clearly defined high and a clearly defined low on the chart. And since the beginning of March, the end of February, this is exactly what we have been doing. And if we go ahead and we pull all the volume that we have traded within the entirety of this range, we see two very important things. Number one, the Bitcoin price came down to the bottom of this range. This is why in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, we gave the long setup from that area because we knew that if we come down to the bottom of the sideways range, this is the place where we should be looking for longs. Like your grandfather always says, Jason, if you want to be good at investing, all you have to do is buy low and sell high. Well, we came down to the low and we did want to see very specific things on the charts in order to get a bounce. Now, one of those things was a bullish divergence on the 4-hour time frame. What is a bullish divergence? A bullish divergence is as the price is getting lower and lower, like it is here, into key support, our oscillator is getting higher over time. In fact, we can even take it from all the way back here and see that from the time of Tuesday, March 19th to the day of Thursday, April 24th, the price was making lower lows, but our oscillator market Cipher B was in fact making higher lows over time. Not only do we see this momentum waves getting higher, but if we look at the money flow, this purple stuff down here, also getting higher over time. This is known as a bullish divergence, you know, where you have a nice big wave here and a nice smaller wave here. But medically, this is actually known as the uneven butt cheek pattern, where you have a juicy left butt cheek full of ricotta cheese, ravioli, lasagna, and all that good stuff. And then on the right side, you have a skinny cheek, which clearly does not have as much ricotta cheese or calories within the gluteus maximi. And this is called also the bullish divergence. We got that perfectly right here, and we have gotten to move to the upside. The second thing that's very important is we have come back inside of the fair value zone. When we are looking at sideways ranges, we want to understand where the volume is. The volume is at what prices did the most Bitcoin or whatever asset you're looking at exchange hands? Where were people most interested in trading this asset? And this establishes for us what's known as a fair value zone, where the market has determined that the fair price for Bitcoin is between $63,000 and about $70,000. When we come below $63,000, we're buying the asset cheap. When we come above $70,000, we are selling at a premium, right? And so right now we are coming up to the high volume node of the range. What does this mean? This means if the price is able to reclaim $66,000, $67,000 and then retest this as support, it's very, very probable that we make our way back up to the top of the range. Now, remember, we had a pattern here that was faking a lot of people out. We had a triangle right here that was forming, and a lot of people were saying, if we break out of the triangle, well, there's a good chance we hit new highs. Or if we break down from the triangle, there's a good chance we hit new lows. Notice how market makers use these patterns to wreck many, many people. This is also how I was able to grab the short trade right from the fake out of this triangle, right? Now you can see I have not closed the whole short trade yet. Yes, we've hit a take profit one down here at the bottom of the range where we got into the long setup in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. And by the way, if you want to join the Casper Crew VIP Discord, where we give juicy trade setups in advance, every single day we have multiple instructors walking you through exactly what they are looking at on the chart, giving you their setups, giving you their levels. You can go to jasoncaspertrading.com. Go ahead and click the link to join the VIP Discord. Right here, it's the best trading community in the world. We also have lots of courses for educational material. And if you want to trade Bitcoin and altcoins, I highly recommend you check out my go-to exchanges. MEXC is the best deal on fees right now. 0% maker order fees, 0.01% taker order fees. Link in the description and the pinned comment if you are interested. Also, you can trade up to 1,500 altcoins with no fees on MEXC. I'm also trading on BingX, where I had the short open, and if you sign up using the link, you can get up to $6,200 to trade with on these exchanges. Of course, only sign up to an exchange, guys, if you know how to trade, because if you don't, well, you're going to lose everything. So as the Bitcoin price is coming up to this key high volume node, we also recognize that if we take a Fibonacci from this last high to the low, we are coming up right now into none other than the Fibonacci golden pocket resistance. So we have a nice confluence right here, a nice confluence, a nice intersectionality right now with multiple levels showing that this is the key resistance to break above. And speaking of intersectionality, a huge shout out to all my fat, white, ambiguously gendered college students majoring in trans, non-carbon, binary emission gender studies with a minor in intersectionality, because you know all about intersectionality, you know how important this level is. If we can reclaim this level and hold above and retest, I do believe we are going to see a new high. But unfortunately, this level right here, the 618, is also known as the 6 Juanita Fibonacci level. My high school crush. Her name was 6 Juanita. I had a huge crush on this chick. I thought she had a huge crush on me back. But it turns out I was in something known as the friend zone, where she did like me, but not like that. In fact, who did she really like? Well, you can see here, there's a picture of the rejection. She gave me the hand, she gave me the face right from the 618 Fibonacci, because she had eyes for none other than this man down here, Sam Bankman-Fried. Now, Sam Bankman-Fried has crooked man boob patterns. What is a crooked man boob pattern? Well, medically, this is known as a bearish divergence, whereas the price is coming up to a key area of resistance. If we take a look at some of these lower time frames here, are we seeing the upside down Sam Bankman-Fried bearish man boob pattern, where the money flow is getting lower over time, and also the momentum waves are getting lower over time? Well, the answer here, guys, is technically yes. Technically, yes, we are seeing the upside down Sam Bankman-Fried bearish man boob pattern. In fact, if we take his boobs and we post them onto the chart, we can clearly see money flow getting lower, momentum getting lower over time. But here's the thing, and this is something that we really need to keep in mind here. Sam Bankman-Fried right now is no longer available for 6 Juanita to date because he is in jail. So what does that mean? It means your boy Jason Casper finally has a chance at love. And I want to take a look at some of these higher term time frames, because I do think that there is a bullish case that we could be looking out for upon a breakout and a retest of this level. In fact, this will be my next potential long entry. If we do get the break and a retest of this level, I would even look to long this on MEXC, because this is a clear support resistance flip where we could look for continuation to the top of the range. So when we go to the daily time frame on Market Cipher B, we do see that we have just printed a green dot below the zero line. Whenever we get that, it typically means we get more upside, right? Now look at the 3-day right now. The 3-day is printing a green dot right up against this zero line. In my opinion, this is a very bullish signal. And when we combine this with the fact that we printed a nice bottom right here with bullish divergences, the uneven butt cheek pattern on the 4-hour, it really gives me confidence that if we do see the break of this level and the retest, that we can confidently expect the price to retest these highs above $70,000, because that is just what is most probable to happen. So we have a very clear line in the sand for trading, right? If we are not going to reclaim this key level of 67,000, we don't look for more upside. If we do get a break above it, then we wait for a retest for a long trade for more upside, right? If not, well, I don't know. If you want to short, you do what you want to do, all right? But if we don't reclaim the level, then we can actually expect that the price will come back down toward the lows of the range and potentially make another low. So we have a very clear, a very critical line right here. And trading is all about if-then scenarios, right? We don't chase price. We wait for the price to do something, and then we react to what the price is doing. That's how we get into the juicy trades all the time in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, because we have a plan. We say, if this happens, then I will take a trade. right? If the price comes down to this key level and we see the bullish divergence on the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 24 minute, and the 12 minute, then we take a trade. If we don't see that, we don't take a trade, right? So this is what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. It is a Wednesday, which typically means lots of volatility will ensue. So that's it for today's video, guys. May God bless you all in the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, I still pray you and your family are super blessed. And I will see everybody in the next video. Peace, y'all.